Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe for more creative content. Today, we're trying something exciting and new. I recently got this embellishment I-cord machine, and I've been so eager to use it with you all. With this tool, we can easily create amazing 3D designs, and it's super simple once you get the hang of it. Just take care when starting, and after a few rolls, it becomes so easy to manage. Let's dive in and make something beautiful together. Now grab a needle and let's set up the I-cord machine. First, open the hooks. You'll notice there are 4 hooks on the machine. To get started, we need to thread through them in an alternating pattern. So if we insert the thread into the first hook, we'll skip the second hook, thread into the third hook, and skip the fourth. Once you complete one round, start turning the handle slowly and carefully to ensure the thread catches properly on each hook. The beginning part requires extra attention, so take your time. After the thread is set, you can pick up speed and watch your I-cord come together smoothly. The black yarn I'm using is a bit thick and woolly, so the result isn't as neat as I hoped. For better results, I recommend using a slightly thinner crochet thread. It gives a much cleaner look. As you can see, the red and white threads are thinner, so they're turning out much neater. I've drawn a flower pattern here. So let's bring it to life. Start by taking a thick wire and laying it over the pattern on the paper. Carefully shape the wire to follow the outline of the flower, bending it along each petal and curve. This will help us create a sturdy 3D flower frame that matches our design perfectly. Take your time with the shaping so that the final result looks just like the pattern. After tracing the flower pattern with the wire, it's time to bring it to life by inserting the wire into the I-cord. This will give it a solid 3D shape. I'm using red for the I-cord to match the flower theme, but feel free to choose any color you like. Carefully thread the wire through the center of the cord, making sure it follows the flower shape we created. This step really adds structure and brings out the design. Since this is my first time using the I-cord machine, bear with me if things look a little messy. I thought it would be super easy, but it's actually a bit tricky to get it just right. Don't worry, with some practice, we'll master it together. I've now made a green I-cord with a thinner thread, and it turned out much neater. I'm using this green cord for the stem and leaves of our 3D flower. I used a crochet needle to join the red flower and green stem, but for a more polished finish, it's best to use a normal needle with matching thread. Ideally, you'd use the needle to give it a more polished finish, but since this is my first attempt, it's a bit rough, so please bear with me. Once everything is connected, I secured the ends with hot glue to hold it all together. And there you have it, our 3D I-cord flower is ready. Now let's try another one. I've made a vase and flower this time, so let's see how it turns out. For this, I'll first insert the wire and then shape it. This one is a bit more challenging, and the pattern is tricky, especially for a beginner like me. But we've come this far, so we're going to finish it somehow. After a lot of effort, it's done. I know it's not perfect, but with practice, I'll get there. Since this is my first time, there's plenty of room for improvement. Let me know in the comments which one you like more, the red rose or the vase rose. Personally, I'm leaning towards the red rose. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to your feedback.